Hello, this is Joanne from Colorado, and I am working on bird baths for some customers, and I'm making a trio of bird baths. These are going to be a little bigger than I'm used to, and my last one was a little shorter than this one, but the mesh, um, it comes in rolls that are round. They look nice and tight like that. And when you try to unwind them, they want to be round and they want to make a bubble. So when I put 2 layers on here, I had to take all of the bends out and flatten it, and then I had to crease the edges, and then I had to go back and I put these little bamboo sticks in between the layers of the bigger sides so that I could have a 1/4 inch space in there, and then any place where the wire mesh inside and the outside was much bigger than 1/4 inch, I had to put a tie it with wires, pull them tight so that they're closer together, because otherwise when I went to put the cement on and the mortar on my last one, it took almost 2 whole bags of mortar. I don't think it should have taken more than a bag and a half, but it was just really wanting to fill up and make a big puddle in between the two, because the mesh was curved outside and I want it to be straight, so it looks more like slate, and I don't want it to have 1 or 2 inches of mortar on the sides of each one of these, because it's going to be way too heavy. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to give you a quick view of what I'm doing, and a quick tip so that if you're making one and want to make some that are square or rectangular or a different shape, just know that you need about 1/4 inch between the outside and the inside one, and you don't want to leave it where it can just fill up and make its own shape. So hope you're having a great day. Sun's shining, it's a really nice day. All of the apple trees, oh man, they had a disease last year. They had fire blight, and I had to trim them back, really trim them back, cut off half the branches of the trees. And this year there's so many more blooms than there was any of the last years. There were so many dead branches last year, and they just look so much prettier. And I wish those blooms last all summer, but they don't. So anyway, you have a great day. The bees are enjoying the moss on this bird bath, and it is growing. It's getting thicker. I do think that some of my wraps with the moss are maybe sagging a little more than I want, so I'm going to kind of shut it off for a while later when the bees aren't so thick, and let the cement dry just a little bit, and then I'm going to pull the mesh with the moss kind of right up under the edge where it hangs out, and I'm going to put some of the super glue that they use to glue moss in fish tanks and aquariums, and supposedly it'll work even underwater, but I've never tried that. But I just want to kind of fix it in place a little better than it's doing, because I want it to grow where I want it to grow, and if it just sags down there, then it's not gonna have the same effect. And if I wait till the roots are in there, and all attached to the cement, then it's going to be a little harder to adjust it. So anyway, those bees, boy, they are swarming and happy, and I don't know if you can see them, but they're sure buzzing. The other bird bath is so full of bees that the birds won't go near it. So my apologies for not getting more videos, but as soon as there's some more flowers blooming, those bees will go somewhere else and let our birds enjoy the bird bath again. So have a great day, and I will get back to work. Talk to you later. Bye.